Latinos will not work with African Americans who want to work. There's a difference. White Americans will work with African Americans who want to work. But Latinos will not work with African Americans who want to work. Latinos only work with Latino. So if you ask me, I can tell you that from my own personal self, that Latinos are more discriminatory and racist towards African Americans than even you guys who are working in my company. I'm a black man. I own a company. I hire a Latino. The Latino comes back and complains about the African Americans because the Latino thinks because I'm African, I don't have any relationship with the African American. The Latino comes to me and tell me that you are an immigrant. I'm an immigrant. That African American cannot work. I have Jose, I have Gonzalez, my brothers who know how to work very well. You need to fire the African Americans and I will bring a lot of hardworking Latinos who work for your company. This is my company as a black man. My company. I was a contractor at Quantico Marine Base in Virginia. A contractor for General Electrics. And the Latino workers that are hired, they are snitching on the African American workers that are hired for me to fire the African Americans so they can bring Latinos to take their place.
Greetings, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. Today we are reacting to a video that's gone viral. An African brother courageously speaking out about something many won't dare say. The silent tension and discrimination some black immigrants and African Americans are facing. Not from white people this time, but from some members of the Latino community. We are seeing a growing hierarchy within the minority working class in America, and Latinos are really pushing out Africans from job opportunities and workplaces. Let's unpack this because these dynamics are deeper than they seem. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing so you never miss any update from my videos. Let's dive into it.
He's talking about something that's been going on for a long time, the discrimination in the workplace between African Americans and Latinos. But let me speak about it because I'm African American. It happens with everyone. African Americans are discriminated by everyone. And he did make a valid point. White people don't really discriminate against us anymore. Not really. Depending on the workplace, who's there. Because I've seen where whites and Latinos get together and they concoct something against African Americans. With that being said, I have worked in numerous places with whites, and if you do your job and mind your business, you're good. But let's be realistic about the scenario. This is happening and it needs to change. We already know. If you go into any type of business and it's one group of people only working there, there's a problem with that. And I'm going to be realistic. I worked in McDonald's as an experiment, and I was the only African American there. And I can see why young individuals don't have jobs. Because you have older individuals that are stuck in their way, don't want to learn English. And when you're trying to do your job, you can't communicate with them. You have young individuals working also, too, that their family and wherever they don't want them to learn English so they can send the money home. So it's a dialect issue also with the young generation where they don't speak English and they don't find the need to speak English. And we're disconnected, and also they're disconnected from opportunities that they could get better if they learn English. So with that being said, it does happen, and I see Africans own businesses where they won't allow African Americans to work there. Also, it's everyone, not just one group. We have to talk about it and fix it. But we see you. We see the supermarkets. We see the stores that it's only one race of people working in there. Stop shopping in there, black people. If they will not hire your sons or your daughters, stop shopping in these places. The only places it should be one race of people working in there, Spanish restaurant, soul food restaurant. Those type of restaurants are traditional, cultural, and they need to be with their races. But when we open in sandwich shops, deli shops, we can't make a sandwich. It's getting ridiculous. Stop shopping with them. if they won't hire your kids.
Why is Latino culture racist? Well, I'll tell you. Welcome to the Latino paperback test. Now, it's literally designed by YT people from Spain, and they ingrained it into our brains. We had 100 extra years. The indigenous had 100 extra years of getting their behinds waxed, and the only way to get a leg up is by intermixing. So let me show you the hierarchy. Your US Spaniards, and this is to show you too, that what I'm saying, that's what I'm discovering. That all Latinos are not the same race. We are not. We are not the same. Latinos, we must acknowledge this. We are not all the same race. We are not. Latino is a culture, a slave culture. That's really what it is. You have the Spaniards up top from Europe. You got the children, the ones that were born in America. Then you have the mix, the European and the indigenous. Then you have the other mixes, right? And the more pure-blooded you are, the lower down the totem pole you are. And guess where Africans are? This is why you don't see nobody in Telemundo, Noticiero, etc. But it gets worse because you got these lapdogs over here, and I don't care who gets offended, the ones that indigenous that mix with European and want to act like they're YT, they became the gatekeepers and the lapdogs for these guys. So they started stomping on, and it benefits them to stomp on the rest of them. You know why? How I know this? Because now that I'm going back to El Salvador, for all y'all saying leave, as if the white team is gonna accept you all of a sudden, is that till this day you got these guys. There's a sub movement of these guys still trying to keep this caste like strong to keep oppressing the rest of them. Not all of us, but this is a thing, and it's disgusting. And if wherever you are, especially y'all in El Salvador, y'all believe like this, y'all disgust me. But see, this is the standard in Latin American countries. But what happens, like, when they come over, they bring that mentality over because nobody checks it, which is why I'm talking about it. For all y'all who watched my previous video and want to take a dump on me, all you're doing is reinforcing it. When you get all negative on me and talk about you don't care and everything else, all you're doing, like, listen, I don't need to talk about this. I could just let Latinos be racist and delusional. Like, it don't bother me none. I mean, it does, but they don't affect me directly. Like, I'm passable. Not that I'm proud of it, but it's just a fact. Like, I acknowledge that because of this sick system, I can move in certain ways where I can pass. I'm not accepted. I'm not delusional, but I can pass. But anyways, they bring it over here, and this is why you want your jobs and everything else and want to kick you out your jobs. Because it's these guys primarily. Like, these guys got issues at the bottom, the more pure bloods, they got issues and they be racist, and that's why Dominicans and Colombians and all anywhere where you got Afro-Latinos, they be like, me no black, me no black. It's because it's this. Literally, you could not associate, like, you in Latin America, now it's better nowadays, but it's still bad. Like, where it came from, like, you were literally at the bottom of society, bro. Like, the stuff that these people went through, our ancestors, like, it was a desperate, like, mission to mix in order to get up. And no, this isn't justification or whatever the heck y'all was saying in the previous video. Only reason I'm talking about this is because it's disgusting. And I see the plight of black people talking about, yo, like, we did all this, that, and the other for Latinos and the fighting for rights in America and everything else. Like, that's honorable. Like, yeah, that's messed up. Latinos being fake or whatnot. But I'm telling you, there's a whole, just like y'all got CIA implants and movements and sub-movements in y'all community, we got them in ours too. And I'm telling you right now, it's these guys. It's these guys right here.
With all the tension that's going on in the Latino community for obvious reasons, a Latino man still finds time to try to prevent a black man from doing his job. Check this out.
Yo, this is what I gotta go through as an Amazon delivery driver, man. I just be wanting to deliver packages, bro. I can't even deliver packages in peace, man. This is a black man trying to get some money. He's trying to go to make money. Yeah, I support that, guy. I support that, my guy. We both making money. Yeah, but not that. Let me just make this done real quick and I got you, my guy. I got you. You gonna be a bitch? Chinga tu madre. Pussy.
Everything that's going on in this country, with the Latino, the Hispanic community being the headliner, this man still have time to harass a black man, trying to prevent a black man from doing his job. This is not down south. This is New York City, one of the most diverse cities in the nation. But yet, you harassing a black man.
Have you ever wondered why there's such a big divide between African Americans and Latinos in the US? Let's talk about it. First, it's important to realize that this division is often pushed by the elite to keep us separated. When communities are divided, it is so much easier for those in power to stay in control. Surprise, surprise. In reality, African Americans and Latinos share so many common struggles. Both communities have faced systemic oppression and have had to fight for their civil rights and equality in this country. And instead of fighting against the people who have oppressed us, we fight amongst each other exactly like they want us to. Now, of course, it is important to acknowledge that there are prejudices on both sides. But focusing on these divisions only hurts our cause. When we come together, we have a stronger voice to stand up against oppression. I really just made this video because I'm so tired of hearing this discourse amongst African Americans that, what's going on with ICE isn't our fight. Like, I just don't understand how anybody could say that when we know that if they go after one group, it's not going to be long until they go after another. We've seen that time and time again.
The tension between the Black and Latino community needs to stop. And we need to be the generation to stop it. Anti-Blackness exists in our community. We know this. Anti-Blackness also exists within the Black community itself. All communities of color struggle with this. And the reason why is what we all have in common. We were all colonized and trained to have a mindset of you versus me for survival. But that ends with us. We need to lead with unity and not division. We have to be the change we want to see. We have to stop pointing the finger in both communities and make the decision that we are going to choose to be united versus divided. I'm not gonna pretend like I have all the answers, but here are examples of how you can show up differently and be the change you wanna see. Number 1, share stories of solidarity. Share stories of love. Share stories of when you have experienced the Black or Latino community showing up in your spaces. We need to shift the narrative. Number 2, if your reality is division between the Black and Latino community and your goal is unity, then it is up to you to seek out examples of when the Latino and Black communities show up for one another, where they show love, where there is actual solidarity, because guess what? It exists. And if you need a place to start with me. I am happy to be a part of your network of Latinos who have nothing but love for our Black sisters and brothers. Number 3, ask your neighbors how you can be helpful. You need to lead with your heart in this moment. That is the only way that we are going to experience an actual shift. We have to show up as human beings. We have to show up vulnerable. We have to show up as the change that we want to see. Lastly, ask others to join you. Let's actually start in the comments. Share your stories of solidarity and love. If members of the Latino and Black community have a hard time seeing it, let's show them how it's actually done. I stand with my Black brothers and sisters, and I also stand with my Latino familia. But the change, it starts with us. I love you.
And that's right. Listen, this video isn't about stirring hate. It's about shedding light. The brother who spoke out is not trying to generalize every Latino, but he's highlighting a reality that too many Africans and African Americans experience in silence. Let's be real. Racism isn't always black and white. Sometimes it comes from other minority groups who have been sold the lie that proximity to whiteness gives them power. If we as Africans and African Americans don't unite and speak on these injustices, we'll continue to be treated as disposable. We must protect each other in the workplace, uplifting one another, and building alliances with people who respect our humanity, not those who compete by tearing us down. Drop your thoughts in the comments, how you faced this yourself. Let's talk about it, because silence helps no one, but truth sparks change. Don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe to Woken Africa for more real talk and powerful reactions that center Black truth, Black pain, and Black power. Have yourself some lovely time, and see you in the next video.